Hi guys, it's Angel from Angel Sky TV, and this is your weekly Angel Medicine Tarot reading for the week of January 22nd. I'm using the Fairy Tarot deck from Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. It's easily my favorite deck at the moment. I use this deck and also the Power Archangel Tarot deck when I do my readings, and I generally top up my readings with the Flower Therapy deck by Robert Reeves and or the Mermaid deck by Doreen Virtue. Those are my sort of favorite decks at the moment, and I've been using them now for a few years. Aside from this Fairy Tarot, this is a newer deck, and I really like it. I love the pictures on them. So we'll start for the beginning of the week. So I'll just get you to close your eyes at home, take a few deep breaths into your belly, and if you have any questions about this week or anything like that, just bring it into your heart while I shuffle the deck. And I generally just shuffle till I'm guided to stop. Sometimes a card will like stick out or something like that, and that's how I know it's time. Or I'll just hear the word stop I'll just hear that from my guides. Okay, so beginning of this week, January 22nd. All right, and middle of the week and end of the week. All right, so what we're looking at in the beginning of the week is, again, we're still in a reviewing mode. It's the renewal card, also known in traditional tarot, I think, is the Judgment card. So it's, just looking at things, assessing things from your past, what's worked, what hasn't worked. So that's sort of been going on for most of this month, I think. And it's kind of normal, I think, for most people to do that in January, end of the year, beginning of the year. But particularly what my guides are saying for the beginning of this week is to remove judgments you have placed on others and particularly on yourself. So we kind of get into this habit, and it's very, I don't know if it's human nature, it's just what we're sort of socialized to do, is to judge other people and to judge ourselves constantly. We're always like looking at other people, where they're at, what they're doing, what they have, what they don't have, where we're at, what we're doing, what we have, what we don't have. So it's kind of like constantly going on in our lives, in our minds. And one of the things I have noticed is that this creates disharmony between you and your happiness if you're constantly doing that. I mean, if you do this assessment and it's favorable, you're where you're at in your life, you have everything you need, everything is peachy keen and perfect, then of course, it's not going to create disharmony in your mind. But what I'm hearing is that's not the case for most people. Most people always seem to be striving for something more than what they have and not appreciating what they have, what's right in front of them. And because of that, people are in an utter state of depression. This causes a lot of depression. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that depression is ultimately a result of the way they're thinking about the world. And I'm not saying that's the only way you get depressed, because that's obviously not true. But a lot of times people do get depressed, especially this time of year, where if you're living in a colder climate, just because of the way you're choosing to focus your thoughts. So I just want you to keep that in mind. If your thoughts are primarily about what you don't have, that you're not in a stage in your life that you want to be in, that you don't have the partner you want, that your children aren't behaving the way that you'd like them to be, that you're not the parent that you want to be, that you're not performing at work the way you'd want to be, none of those thoughts are going to lead you to feel good, okay? So big one coming up for the beginning of the week: stop judging yourself, stop judging other people, and you will find a lot of freedom in how you feel. You'll feel lighter. You'll just feel lighter. You'll feel better. You'll feel good. Your body, your physical body will actually feel better when you're not in that critical analysis of yourself and other people. It is obviously a good idea to think in that way in terms of political spheres to a certain extent. So what I mean by that is it's very good to keep in check the people that you've appointed to office or the people that you've appointed or voted in. Make sure that they are performing in the way that they promised. So being critical about how they're doing their job, what they're doing, that kind of a thing. And obviously protest, which is our democratic right, if they are not doing or behaving in a way that displays human values. Okay, so there is a place for critical analysis. What the guides are telling me today, it's not to criticize yourself. If you can be objective in criticizing yourself and just be like, okay, you know, this is something I've done and I don't like that I've done it. I've hurt people in my life. I need to stop. And then just stop. Don't go into the guilt, I'm a horrible person, I suck, I should die. Don't go into that. That's not helpful. That's not going to serve you or the people around you. So if you can stay objective when you criticize yourself, your behaviors, your actions, then great, do it. What I have found, most people don't have that ability. They go into guilt and then blame and then punishment and then depression. So just keep that in mind. Moving out of that, this period of self-reflection and analysis of the past, try to stay objective. That's the key to getting through that. And moving into the middle of the week, I do see that plans start to work out really, really well for many, many people that are going to tune into this. This is applicable to you. So midweek, things are going to feel lighter. So that tells me that a lot of you will succeed in going through your mental inventory and clearing things out that aren't working for you. So this is really good. And they are saying that you will find a greater purpose than you have ever found before. So this is a really positive message coming in the middle of the week. And I do have to say that the new moon starts on Friday, so the 27th, and it's also Chinese New Year's Eve. So it's a really, really good time to start something new and also to end anything that's not working for you. So clear out all your clutter, get rid of all of the things that you don't want by Friday of this week so that when you start the new year, the Chinese New Year on Saturday, it's fresh, a fresh new start. And also, I learned in my acupuncture class, we do a little bit of Chinese heritage. I learned that one of the things, same thing, New Year's resolution sort of exercise, but one of the things I learned was writing affirmations, positive affirmations on I think it's like a white piece of paper, and you put it on top of your front door to attract that to you. So you do that on New Year's Eve. I thought that was really nice, a really nice exercise that you could maybe find time to do. So Friday night, write a couple of nice things on a white piece of paper and you just stick it on the outside of your door. And that is to attract good things, those very things to your life. And then, so end of the week, so talking about friends and to get together with friends is what I'm hearing. So it's this card about coming together with people that are maybe going through some similar roadblocks or whatnot. Now they are saying be really, really careful with who you choose to hang out with to talk about any issues or problems you might have. So don't, link up with people that are just pity partying themselves and not taking any actions. So find people that, yes, have the same issues or problems as you, but they're also taking action to get out of those issues or problems, or maybe they've already gone through some similar things you have. So connecting with them will help you see, oh, okay, there's different solutions available than I realized. So So that's basically just take a little bit of an action towards going out and being social around people that might be, experiencing or have experienced similar situations that you're going through at the moment. So connecting with people, not feeling like you're alone in whatever it is that you're experiencing. Last thing they do want me to talk about is the stone I'm working with today, and that is jade, nephrite jade. So this one is a dark piece, but it does have a little bit, you see this little cloudy. This is a really, really good stone to work with for any kind of emotional baggage, heavy heart stuff, anything like that. It really draws out any kind of any emotions like that, and it also balances all the chakras. So I like to use it when people are just weighed down by particularly emotions. These can be emotions that have been lingering for a really long time. So using the jade, I do find it helps to balance your emotions, balance your feelings, gives you sort of a clear sense of the reason these things are happening. It's all lessons, of course, but it helps you to remember, that going through difficult times isn't the enemy. It actually grows you as a person. It grows you as an individual. It gives you more character. It gives you more strength. And it also gives you the ability to help other people that go through these things later on that you come across. So this is a really, really great stone to work with if you're going through anything like that. And there's lots of different kinds of jade. This, I believe, is from Canada, Canadian nephrite jade. I'm not 100% sure on that, but jade is very auspicious, especially in Chinese culture. It's considered a lucky stone, and that it draws abundance and money and wealth of all kinds. So it comes in a variety of colors like white, orange, red, green. Green seems to be the most popular, most common white and green. I believe it comes in black. This is, or it does also come in black. This is a black jade ring. And it's really actually green as well. Like if you won't be able to see it on the video, but if you hold it up to the light, it is actually green too. But it's so dark that it's black. So I hope that helps you today. And remember, new moon on Friday, good time to start new projects. Chinese New Year on Saturday, so go out and celebrate, experience a new culture if you're not of Chinese culture. And I believe it's the year of the rooster that we're entering and coming out of the year of the monkey. I hope you have a happy Chinese New Year and a great week. I'll see you again next time. If you like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.